Fowler Arthur, your state representative and formerly 8-year member of the State Board of Education representing Geauga County. Thank you for hosting the event and for all of you coming and taking the time to hear our comments this evening. Due to redistricting, I will have the majority of Geauga County in the district again. It's been a pleasure to serve Chardon and the surrounding areas over the past 2 years. As many of you may know from previous times, I grew up in agriculture and have had the privilege of serving on the Agriculture and Natural Resources Committee, as well as the Primary and Secondary Education Committee, having come off the State Board of Education. And last year, I was privileged to buy a farm with my husband, Isaac Arthur, who's a physicist and an Army veteran, and we grow blueberries and honeybees. So we're getting involved in some of those agricultural pursuits that I actually found. You have a lot of beekeepers in Geauga County at John's Nursery event last week, or 2 weeks ago, excuse me. I also co-produced the internationally acclaimed show Science and Futurism with my husband, Isaac Arthur, and I've been an entrepreneur since I was 11. I'm a small business owner and have also enjoyed working on several bills in the House regarding business and the economy. We were able to cut taxes by 3% in Ohio. Unfortunately, inflation is going to eat up most of that, but we did our part here in Ohio, and we also have worked on a number of overregulation issues and try to streamline our occupational licensure to be on parity with surrounding states to ensure that we are affordable and effective when it comes to licensing people everywhere from funeral directors to optometrists and dental hygienists. We make sure that the state boards are charging an appropriate amount and requiring an appropriate amount of continuing education credit. I've also been very pleased to help expand our infrastructure. We voted to expand last mile projects with broadband in the last year, and we've actually seen 2 of those come to completion since my time in office in Chardon and just last week in Roaming Shores. And we are looking forward to more of those because I think the pandemic highlighted for all of us the need for improved infrastructure in the 21st century. As you may also know, education continues to be a big priority for me. I believe strongly in parental rights, local control of our schools, and ensuring that the taxpayer dollars are respected and directed toward academic instruction. Finally, I would just like to also point out that I've been endorsed by a number of great organizations. I'm sorry, are you the timekeeper? I apologize.
Your time is up.
Thank you. Thank you for the time.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me, too. I really appreciate it. My name is Zappitello, and I'm running to be your next state rep for the 99th District of Ohio. I am currently the Executive Director of the Conneaut Public Library in Conneaut, Ohio, and I am current board member, past president for ARSL, the Association for Rural and Small Libraries. This is a national organization where we help those working in small libraries in little communities all across the United States with advocacy, partnerships, grants, and support. I'm a proud graduate of Kent State Ashtabula campus, and I am also a teacher. So I have taught dance all of my adult life to children ages 3 to 18 from Conneaut to Chardon. So I'm a proud Rotarian, and I'm also involved with so many other boards locally, state, and nationally. And all of that can be found and detailed on my campaign website, zappitelloforohio.com. So I have been endorsed as well. And my endorsements are the Matriots of Ohio, the Teamsters Ohio Drive, Ohio Legislative Black Caucus, Pro-Choice Ohio, and both the Ashtabula and the Ohio AFL-CIO. Very proud of those. So I'm running for accountability, transparency. As a library director, I'm very familiar of both of those things, and it's something I strive to do. But what's important is infrastructure. And you'll hear this evening, hopefully, and certainly check out my website. I have been very involved with infrastructure in Northeast Ohio. And of course, we know that brings economic development. That's a main component of why I'm running. And finally, I really feel this is about communication. So as a library director and as a professional, I am a communication professional. And so that is something that we need as a spokesperson. That representative position is your spokesperson. This person carries your voice forward and represents you. And it should be someone that you feel can do that with pride. So I look forward to you voting for me on November 8th. Thank you so much.